Let's just stop pretending that for quite a while now, we've noticed that Princess Amelia and Sofi Manassyan haven't posted together in a very long time.
I'm sorry for leaving you.
In fact, the last time they did a video together was back then in April.
I can't hear it.
You're perfect. You'll be happy.
It's almost as if everything between them just frozen in time, with no visible comments from each other, no stories of them together, not even a single collaboration reel. And honestly, not even a clear indication if these two are even still cool with each other. Are they even still friends? They were always together, everywhere, and I mean all over your feeds, with the endless selfies on their Instagram stories, their goofy dance challenges on social media. But then, back in April, it was almost as if someone had pressed on the delete button of their entire friendship. I'm sure by now you guys have seen the comments from concerned fanatics asking what really happened between Amelia and Sofi, or why are they not being seen together? Or if Princess Amelia was replaced in the friend group. Actually, Princess Amelia posted a whole video addressing this particular question, but without directly clearing it out and never even calling out exact names, but her tone and the little mischief side-eye explained a lot of things. Her caption read this way: "People hating on me in the comments section, but I am just doing my thing." You ever feel that weird, almost heavy kind of silence after two people who used to be joined at the hip suddenly stop? Like no one says a word, but somehow everybody in the room knows something went down. Yeah, that's exactly the vibe right now between Princess Amelia and Sofi Manassyan. No more shared TikToks, no cheeky comments under posts from either parties, not even a stray tag in their stories. Just a new blank space where their friendship used to live. Let's just say Princess Amelia's post caption was loud. It had a big, "Yes, I know you're talking about us," and "Yes, I'm watching her too." Which is kind of funny, right? If Amelia was really unbothered by Sofi Manassyan, why bring it up at all? And maybe this is me reading too much into things, and it's almost starting to feel less like they just drifted apart and more like Princess Amelia is still circling Sofi Manassyan. And honestly, the more you look at it, the weirder the pattern gets. First, we get into the TikTok that started the whole rumor. If you have been around since the early days, you probably remembered that clip, the one where Sofi Manassyan leans in and plants this playful kiss on Amelia's cheek, not even romantically. And most people saw it as just normal best friend silliness, affectionate, harmless, classic teenage girl friendship stuff. But a chunk of viewers swore that Amelia's face afterward told a different story entirely. Cue the theories. Maybe Amelia took it romantically, maybe she secretly had feelings, maybe nothing at all. The comment section was a circus, and some people started defending her, but others were convinced that that exact moment was the spark that burned the bridge. But here's the thing, not long after that, their joint content slowed to a crawl. People noticed the fade, then it stopped altogether. It's not hard evidence of anything, but a lot of fans have now made that kiss the turning point in the saga. Then there is the crying video, where Amelia was emotional, teary-eyed, and a sad audio track in the background, the kind of post where you don't even need captions to know something's up. She was clearly painting the image that something was absolutely wrong, and her fans wasted no time connecting the dots. One comment literally said, "I think that's why Amelia posted a video crying. Sofi was the only person she trusted most." But now? And it's okay, people cry online all the time. But when the timing lines up exactly with Sofi disappearing from her circle, plus captions about losing someone you thought would stay, it was not even hard not to see the overlap and the coincidence of timing. Even now, the video is still up, almost like a little shrine to whatever they had at that time. Immediately, fans came up with the toxic friend group theory. And I won't lie, because here is where it gets even messier. Princess Amelia's current crew not exactly getting glowing reviews from fans. Words like toxic and drama magnet keep popping up, especially on the comments section. However, Sofi Manassyan has continued building this squeaky clean, brand-friendly image. No scandals, no shady storylines, and one theory is Sofi didn't just wander off. She made a clean break from the toxic friend group, saw where the vibes were heading, decided nope, and protected her peace. Which makes even more sense once you throw Piper Rockle into the picture. But let's talk about that. Piper Rockle enters stage left. Yes, when that Piper Rockle, the one with a years-long storm of controversy trailing her. Princess Amelia had been spotted severally hanging out with her, and some fans think Piper is basically moving into Sofi's old bestie slot in the group, once she's of age. The thing is, Piper's scene and Sofi's scene, total opposites. Piper thrives on drama, chaos, and controversy, but Sofi practically sprints the other way from it. So yeah, I can't imagine Sofi Manassyan sticking around in this version of Amelia's social circle. Now, this is where it gets more uncomfortable. Ever since the split, Princess Amelia has been posting content that looks suspiciously, or even sometimes exactly like Sofi's. Same trending audios, same understated captions, even the same editing style. Once, sure, could be an innocent coincidence. Twice, maybe. But this is a repeat pattern. And the kicker? Sofi Manassyan is not engaging back at all. No likes, no comments, not even sly acknowledgement. It's like Princess Amelia has been making stuff for an audience of one, and that one, who is practically Sofi, is not even answering. Looking back at their older videos, Sofi Manassyan vibe was playful, loose, kind of for the fun of it. Amelia's energy almost laser-focused on Sofi, which, in friendships, can get heavy pretty fast. If one person becomes the other's emotional anchor, losing them can flip the whole thing into fixation territory. And from where I'm sitting, Princess Amelia doesn't seem like she's really letting go. Now let's talk about the Nevada deja vu. After Sofi and Amelia cozied up to another influencer, Nevada, surprisingly enough, her content started mirroring Nevada style. Outfits, poses, captions, editing, which is almost exactly what happened with Sofi. It's less friendship and more pattern. But now the real problem with these patterns is that they don't seem to last. And every time they collapse, Amelia's content style drifts back towards Sofi's again. The captions lately, on most of her posts, all emotional song lyrics and cryptic lines like, "When you know," or "Some people are temporary." One post with another girl read, "I knew she was the real one since the day I met her." If you're over someone, you don't keep leaving breadcrumbs like that. But if you're not, you start talking to them through your posts, even if they never talk back. So, is Princess Amelia still watching? Honestly, it kinda looks like it. Between the copied trends, the subtle digs, and the not-so-subtle emotional posts, it doesn't feel like Amelia's moved on emotionally. Sofi Manassyan's silence is telling though. She's not playing into it. She's out there building her own path, making the gap between them wider. And maybe that's the point. The more distance Sofi puts in, the more Amelia seems to reach. Friendships end all the time. But this one? This feels like one person still standing in the doorway long after the other has locked it and walked away. You know what's even more wild? The more I've been digging through all this, the more it's starting to feel like we're all just watching a very slow, very public, I don't even know what to call it. Not a breakup, not exactly drama, more like this weird one-sided tug-of-war where one person keeps holding the rope even though the other person has already dropped it and walked away. Like, think about it. Sofi's moved on. That's not even up for debate at this point. She's posting her cute, brand-safe content, hanging with her new crew, traveling, doing the whole quietly thriving thing. She's not shading, not subbing, not even liking anything Amelia puts out anymore. That's an intentional choice, because even if they had some falling out we'll never know about, it's the silence that says the most. But Amelia, girl, is still there. Not physically, but you can see it in the way her content shifts, the way she jumps on the same trends Sofi's doing, the way her captions go all cryptic like she's hoping someone, cuff Sofi cuff, will connect the dots. And honestly, I get it. Losing a best friend isn't just, oh well, on to the next. especially when your entire online identity was wrapped up in that friendship. Every inside joke you posted, every dance you learned, every little smile caught on camera, all of it becomes this permanent highlight reel you can't delete from your brain. And if you're someone like Amelia, who clearly thrives on connection and shared style, that absence must feel massive. But here's the thing about trying to send messages through your content. It's not subtle. We all see it. The fans see it. I'm willing to bet Sofi sees it too. And her choice to not engage? That's rough. Because silence isn't just ignoring someone. Silence is the internet equivalent of saying, "This door is closed, please stop knocking." What's maybe the most telling, though, is this pattern Amelia's in. Sofi, then Nevada, then Piper, back to Sofi-adjacent vibes. It's almost like she's looking for the same friendship in different people, but it never quite sticks, so she circles back to the original. That's the part that makes this whole thing feel less like drifting